Hello children. Yes, so in the last class what we learned? We learned about means of transport. Yes, different means of transport we learned, no? Yes, and today also we are going to learn something more interesting. Are you all ready? Yes, today we are going to learn means of communication. See children, if you want to communicate with me, then how will you communicate? You cannot just talk in your own and I will come to know. We need some communication with we need some medium to communicate with each other. Either we are communicating through mobile or we are communicating through videos, either by Google Classroom. So, this is called media. The media through which we communicate with each other, we talk with each other, we come in contact with each other is called means of communication. Sometimes we cannot visit our friends or relatives. Many times it happens. We are very busy in our daily schedules. We cannot go to our friends or relatives' house, but we really want to talk with them. We really want to meet them. Then what shall we do? There are some means through which we can talk with them. We can contact with them, but we want to know about them or talk to them or write to them. Then these are called means of communication. The medium through which we either talk to them or write to them is called means of communication. How we talk and the way we talk, the medium which we use for communicating is called means of communication. Letters, either we write letter and we communicate with each other. I write letter to my friend or my relative and then post it. Then they read they receive and they read, then that is called communication. Either I call them and I talk to them, then that is called communication. Telephone, then either I do video call and I talk to them, that is also means of communication, or write some message and send, or so many ways we can talk to them. So, letters, telephone, television. In television, we can come to contact with full world. Then email, we can send email to a person and communicate. Mobile phones are the different means of communication. These all are called means of communication in which we are dealing with other person. We are communicating with other person. We are talking with other person. They all are known as means of communication. First, before in very olden time, olden days, people used to communicate with each other through letters. They used to write letters. Here, letters are one of the oldest means of communication. Very old. Nowadays, we don't write letters, but in olden days, they used to write letters and communicate. First, we write letter. Whatever we want to write, we write first a letter. Dear friend or anybody, whomever you want to write, you just write a letter. You ask him or whatever you want to talk, you just write in a letter. Then we write address and paste stamps on the envelope. Then on the envelope, we take one envelope, we write the address first from and here to, and then here we paste stamps. Stamps are there which we get from post office. We post letter in the post box, then a red color with black cap post box are there. We go and post the letter in the post box. The postman comes and collects the letter and take them to the post office. Then what happened after at a particular time, the postman every day he will go there and he will open the post box, he will collect all the letters and take them to the post office. There he goes and sort out all the letters, that this letter is of Rajkot, this is of Mumbai, this is of Ahmedabad. He sort out all the letter and then those letters are sent to those places. Ahmedabad, all the letters of Ahmedabad will send to Ahmedabad, all the letters of Rajkot will send to Rajkot and Rajkot post office. There they are sent to the post office. There again they are sorted according to their areas, that this letter is of Bharatnagar, this letter is of Gayatri Nagar, and it is sort out and the postman takes the letter of his area and delivers the letter to the person in their home. In this way, full procedure is there of a letter. It is called a journey of letter. The journey starts from where we write the letter and ends till it reaches the person to whom we have written the letter. So, in this way the postman collects the letter and take them to the post office. The letters are sorted according to their address. According to the address they are sorted. The letters go to the post office of different cities. To the different cities they go to the post office of the different cities. Then the postman delivers the letters to their homes, and then these all letters are delivered to their homes. Here see children, you can see this is the letter envelope. We have written the letter here, address from means from I am writing the letter, then my address will come, then to whom I am writing, here I will write the address of those person, and these are the stamps. You can see the stamps. We have to stick the stamps according to the place. Then this is the post box. You can see your post box. Here letters are there, we post the letter there, and the postman comes and he opens this box and he takes all the letters from the post box, and then he take them to the post office. Then he sorts the letter according to the address, and then he send these letters to the proper places. If it is of Rajkot to Rajkot and all, that post office. Then from that post office the postman takes all the letters of the area and delivers it to the person whom we have written the letter. This is full journey of letter. In this way the letter is written and then it is carried and then it reaches the place to whom the person to whom we have written the letter. In early days, pigeons were trained to carry letters from one place to another. And before letters, now what they used to do? Pigeons were trained. They were trained. They were shown the place and they used to carry the letter from one place to another. A letter is written, then it is given to the pigeon. The pigeon carries and the letter reaches that person. It will fly and go to that person place and give the letter. So, in early days, then came the horse. A man on the horse, he will carry the letter and he will reach the person, because horse will drive little faster. Then slowly letters came, then telephone came, slowly new invention happened, and now it becomes very easy for us to communicate with people. Then came telephone. We can talk to someone using telephone, before mobile phones. Like this, telephones were there. We used to dial the number. It is a landline phone and it is kept at a particular place only in our house. It cannot be taken anywhere and moved. It is kept at a particular place where there is wiring, and we can talk to people anywhere through this telephone. A mobile phone is a kind of phone we can carry with us, but after that another invention happened and we found out mobile phones. And these phones now we can carry anywhere. In telephone we have to go to that particular place and then only we can call to a person, but mobile phone can be carried anywhere. We can go anywhere, we can take mobile anywhere and we can talk to any person anytime, anywhere. We can call or write short messages using mobile. We can call to any person, talk very nicely, any person living anywhere, any outside India, anywhere. In just seconds we dial the number and we can contact that person and we can talk to them. We can write short messages also using so many medium, Facebook, WhatsApp and all. We can send messages through it also. So, mobile is the latest means of communication. Then emails. We can write email from a computer using the internet. Internet should be there, and from a computer we write email to any person and then we send it to the first email address is made. We all know that in your Google Class also you have made your email address. So, email address is made and we have to type the email address to whom we are sending, and from us then our email address, and whatever we want to type. If I want to send some notes and all, then I can just attach it with email and send it to you. You will receive it very easily, but internet should be there. People in any part of the world with an internet connection can receive the emails. People, see, if I have written email, but I want to send to many different parts of the world, to my auntie living in Canada or in America, wherever, then it can be easily sent through internet. Email can be easily sent, all can get the email at a time, in staying in any part of our country or world. Then came the fax machines. Then this is a fax machine. We use fax machine to send a copy of letter. If you want to send, see, email, you can just see in the screen of a computer, you know. But if you want a copy of any letter or any other paper, we have to, we need a fax machine. We type here, we send here, there directly the printout will come out, and mostly it is used in companies and all. Fax machines are connected by telephone lines, and they are connected by telephone lines. It is connected by telephone line, and we can get a copy of letter or any other paper or any other document through fax machine. Now, see children, this all, you must have seen this, many must be having at home, but this is very old. Before, in olden times, they used to use this radios. Then now latest also we are using this type of radios, especially in cars and all. And this newspaper, all must be knowing, in the morning daddy will be reading newspaper, as soon as he wake up he will take the newspaper and he will read the newspaper. And television, we all are watching television. So these all are also means of communication, but they are means of mass communication. It is connected with so many people. News on radio, so many people can hear together, but if I am talking on a mobile with you, then we two only can communicate. We cannot communicate with mass. But when any news comes on television, so many people at a time can see this news. So, and even newspaper, everybody will be having this newspaper at their home. All will be reading the same news. All will get the same news. So, newspaper, radio, television, they are called means of mass communication, because it is connected with many people. Newspaper, radio and television gives us news about of the world. Full world you can get news on these things. These are called means of mass communication, as it is connected with many people. So, they are known as means of mass communication. So, children, you all understood, no? What are means of communication? Yes, the medium through which we communicate with people or we write to people. We talk to people or we write to people is called means of communication. Yes, letters, then in olden days letters were used, then yes, telephones, mobiles and emails, fax machine. This all are means of communication. And now whenever you come in contact, you should know that which means you are using. Okay? Try to make out. Okay? Thank you.